live. Ain't that nuts? I should probably drag that thing open and give it a link even. I went live, but I didn't schedule a stream. I wonder if that's gonna... Is that even showing up? Is YouTube fucking up for me? Oh, YouTube. You already big stinky and I fucking hate you sometimes. I'm gonna post that in the video and streams. It's live in all pals. Not stuck on any stupid Steelix. Steelix is dumb. I'm not dumb, I'm cool. People like me. I have friends. I have a family. What icon should I use, kids? I'm feeling this gross-ass rhino. I'm gonna go for the gross-ass rhino. It doesn't matter what or not I used on the Steelix, it matters that it's all dead. No, I'll probably go back to Ranger at some point. I lost my temper. I need to cool off. There she is. Yeah, I didn't get the remake. I love how the cutscenes look in the remake. Like, I think they're beautiful. Like, it's a Spyro movie. But the in-game graphics, I think, look really boring. Like, they look too good, you could say. Like, I don't want it to look all cool and realistic. I want it to look, I want it to look like this. This is fun. Because I think Bianca's cuter in this game. Look at that, it's stuffing. It's a fetish. A powerful villain emerges.
We managed to capture the eggs, Your Highness. Every last one.
Excellent.
Well, it's more like scaly bait.
Maybe you will amount to something after all. Now, go guard the tunnels. Stop anyone from coming through.
They made the sorceress look terrifying. And not in like a spooky way, in like a your 50-year-old grandmother who doesn't know when to stop putting makeup on kind of way.
Where are the eggs?
Where are the eggs?
On the other side of the Dragon Worlds. We found some of the eggs, but they were too heavy to carry back.
The other side of the world?
The Forgotten Worlds. Spyro, you'll have to go. Nobody else can fit down the holes.
Imagine your country just being totally ignored by the government. They're just like, oh yeah, we call those the Forgotten Worlds. Eggs for what? Feed me eggs. All the eggs can sustain me.
Find the eggs and bring them back, Spyro. You're our only chance.
You got it.
But didn't Tom Kenny voice Spyro? Prolapse. Cool, so Spyro 3 is the one I don't remember the most, because I've been playing oh my god, my hair was trapped in my headphones. Ow. I just pulled out a lot of it. Spyro 3 is one I don't remember too much, because usually, over the last, like, decade at this point, I've mostly just been sticking to 1 or 2, because I had those on the PSN, so this is going to be the first time I probably played this since, like, 2006. Because Spyro 1's probably my favorite, even though it was my least favorite for a long time, but now growing up I appreciate what it tries to do. So I'm very curious to see if this one holds up at all. Because this was, I really liked this one when I was like 10. I think I got this on my 10th birthday. Oh, she's so cute. But I also feel like this is one that people don't talk about too much. Though, then again, I just don't remember people talking about Spyro all that much. Like, it doesn't seem like there's any fanfare over the Reignited trilogy.
So, you're the one in charge of rescuing the eggs, huh? How sad. Look here, Dragon. If you know what's good for you, you'll turn around and crawl back up that hole you came through.
Jumpin'
Those eggs
Jiminy.
belong to us now, and I've hidden them in places you'll never find in 1,000 years. Besides, even if you could find an egg, our expertly trained armies will dispose of you and take it back. Do I make myself clear? If I find you here again, I am going to be very angry. And you won't like me when I'm angry.
God, I love her. That was so fun. A Dagron. How am I to reach? What do you think Moneybags wants? Yeah, the only person I know who's, no, I knew 3 people who were excited, and I only really knew one, because the other 2 were just people I haven't talked to since high school that I saw on Facebook, like, it's happening! And the other person was like, I kind of prefer the old graphics, but I'll buy it because I want to support Spyro. You bastard. Moneybags really is just a filthy capitalist. 300, gotcha. Bitch. Very angry. No, and I watched all the cutscenes for Spyro 3 HD, and I think I vastly prefer how Bianca looks in this game. She looks way too timid in HD. And I get it's kind of the point, because she's not really all that bad. But I don't know. I think it's more fun this way. Though, I don't know. I just really like the older game aesthetic.
Your game camera is currently in passive mode. This
Sure. Well, thank you, game. No, the emulator for some reason won't accept the D-pad on the PS4 controller, so I have to use the joystick for that. Yeah, this feels better. Yeah, this feels way better. Is the person who wanted a Golden Sun stream still here? Because I realized that I totally just blew you off and didn't give you an answer, and that wasn't cool of me. If you are here, because I have a feeling it was Blair Z. Sorry, I don't remember off the top of my head. I wasn't really paying too much attention. Passive to abuse, passive to aggressive. Golden Sun is planned for a series of some kind. I really want to do a Spyro, a Golden Sun series at some point. Hunter, weren't you just a Persona Q? Who wanted Golden Sun?
Yo, Spyro, I just found one of those portal things.
I'm going to ignore him. Oh, never mind, I probably can't. But I can get to this one without it, and that's really all that matters. Nope, still technically broke his rules. Eat my whole ass.
I
Ah,
saw something shot.
there he goes. There goes my hero.
Oh,
Hunter, were you just holding on to that? What if you aborted him on accident? Coltrane. Is that something you would name a child, Coltrane? Can I jump in there and without dying? Let's find out. Yes.
This is a Superfly power-up, Spyro. Whenever you walk through any power-up that looks like this one, it will allow you to fly for a while.
I remember the end game of this being something I could never really do. Like, for some reason, like, once I get to the final world, either the world's just got too tough for young me, or I just stopped caring. Like, the final world that was all spacey and had the monkey friend. I never cared for that one. And I don't remember why. about to say, this didn't seem deep enough for me to hurt. Or is that just in Spyro? I don't know. I really do just need to, like, sit down and play all these games some more. Except now I remember not liking Spyro 2 as much nowadays. Mom's yelling at my cat. I wonder what he's done wrong. You can fly, you can fly, you can fly. It's kind of got like wing cap physics. Yeet. Let's see what this first level's all about. Sunny Vista. Or Villa, was it? Sunny Villa, alright. Sunny Funny Island. Flowers. No flowers. Is this the one where it comes back after... why am I thinking of Pud? Windows Vista.
Oh my, can you help us? Hordes of ferocious...
Isn't Spyro 3 the one that has the skateboarding minigame? I blew hours on that one. I don't know if Spyro is an arsonist so much as it's just his nature. You can't really call dragons arsonists. It's just what they do. It's like calling us breathers. I also feel like the emulator's not picking up on my my control pad as well as it should. I don't remember the final boss of this game at all. Aren't you like in a hovercraft, maybe? I remember it being very difficult and beating it, but that's it. I just remember that I beat it, not how I beat it, just that it was defeated by me.
We show those two bullies. If they hadn't outnumbered me 2-1, I'd have finished.
It's picking
them
up my
ages
audio
ago.
from a while ago. Where? Oh. Live dashboard is still unmuted. That would explain it. That's dumb. Wondered what that was. What did he say?
Have you seen any?
Okay, well, thank you. Thank you, counselor. Very cool. Whoa, okay. I like my frame drop. It might have been ripped, though. Like I said, I don't remember much about the end game of Spyro 3. Because really, the last time I played it must have been when I was like 12 at the oldest. And it's weird, because it doesn't feel that long ago, but that was almost half my life ago at this point. Okay, well... Oh, hey, I'm surprised that actually... It's a little more forgiving than I expected out of these games. Quickly kick its face into the dirt. Ah. I remember... I think Agent Bird was like a buddy that I spent like 4 hours playing his mission once just because I liked how he controlled. And my mom was like, have you been playing this game for the whole time? And I'm like... I looked at the clock, I'm like, how long have I been here? Spyro is good. I think Spyro is probably my favorite, like, 3D platformer of this era. I definitely always liked it more than Crash. And I think, yeah, it's easily better than Super Mario 64. Though, to be fair, most 3D platformers are.
Hi, Spyro. Each time a fairy zaps you like this,
You die.
that means your progress is saved. If you get into trouble...
I remember one of the Spyro games, I think it was like a PS2 one, it's like, yeah, every time this happens, you save. Also, you lose 50 million brain cells. And it had to have been one of the PS2 ones. Oh, jeez. The PS2 one sucked. I played Enter the Dragonfly, and even young me was like, this isn't fun. And young me had a much higher bullshit tolerance. It was the same thing for, like, I got Crash to Insanity and Spyro A Hero's Tale on the same Christmas. And I played them both, and I played like 2 minutes of A Hero's Tale. No, it was like an hour of A Hero's Tale. And I'm like, this is stupid. And I never picked it up again. Then I think I sold it to a friend, because I don't have it anymore. So I must have sold it, because I didn't just throw games away.
Thank you for rescuing my town.
I'll go for a chicken egg. Except Bernie can still win. This game's also not as, like, big as I remember. Like, the file size for this is only, like, I think it was, like, 350 megabytes? So, like, Final Fantasy VII is, like, 3 times as big as this. And it doesn't feel like it, because it feels like this game would be huge. Yeah, this is the skateboarding game.
I found this gladiator training arena.
And I converted it to skateboarding. In a perfect world, Bernie would have won. Oh, he squeamed. Ah! This does not control as fluently as I remember. Wonder if I can... I got that X at the right moment. Oh, yes. Yeah, bitch. Oh yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 did have a skateboarding minigame. I really thought I was gonna land that. I like how they scream. It really makes me feel things. Screaming baby lizards. Oh! Ow. I want to blame this on the emulator for feeling a little different than I was expecting, but it's also... I'm probably just not good at this game, because it's been so long. Boy, that one felt like he was in pain. Alright, let's try this again. Well. Ah! Loser. I always knew I was better than you. Damn! Nope, nope, we're doing this you have to be on a skateboard. Damn it. Wow, it's almost like the entire point of this minigame was to be on a skateboard, and I probably shouldn't try to break that for my own ease of access. I guess I killed 2 of them at once. They're not baby lizards, they're enemy combatants. They're barely people. I also feel like you could have breathed fire faster before, and I'm not sure if it's just a little laggier than I remember. Holy crap, how have I missed that this many times? I'm like the DSP of Spyro. What is it? I'm the DSP of SMT. Then now that he's done Persona 3. Look at me laughing about DSP in 2018. That's culturally relevant. Demand better from your entertainers, viewers. Thank God there's not a time limit on this. There is a part where he's going to introduce a time limit, isn't there? Yeah, cool. Cool trick, bro. Shouldn't have done that. Of course. Wouldn't mind doing a Tony Hawk Pro Skater stream. I never actually... Here's my experience with Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I used to be in a daycare when I was younger. For like my, the school I went to had a daycare. And we had a PS1. And the most popular games we had that all the kids loved were Spyro and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. No, 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 no. Oh, no, no. And on the last day, one of the teachers, or like the daycare instructors was there because she was going to leave. She was playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater, and she's like, if you want to do something else, just say it. And I'm like, yeah, let's do something else. And I thought we were going to play Spire, and we just put the PS1 away, and I got upset. I'm like, I should have figured.
All right, if you can catch...
Oh, jeez. See how this pans out. I have a better idea of how to do this now. Watch this. I'll kick ass. Oops. Well, probably not going to do this one as excellently as I figured, huh? Yeah, definitely not. Yikes. Oh no, I wiped out.
Oh.
I didn't Reddit. I'm good at video games. No, I genuinely enjoy this. It's just, skateboarding's not my forte. Did they change Hunter's personality? That's not cool. I liked Hunter as he was. That's bullshit. A remake shouldn't change things. It should be the same game I played every time. Alright, well, he's going away. Like, we're doing well on time, though, so... Is that the same guy? He's training down. Oh no, yeah, there you are. God, now I don't like this place because I feel like I'm gonna wipe out. I've taken out too many of these guys to wipe out now. Can I land on him? I can, but I didn't. Alright. I can do it. No! Whew! Felt my heart sink into my chest there. Sink into my toes, rather. My heart should be in my chest. And now I feel like I'm missing one. Because I know there's one up there, but where's the other one? Ah! Oh, there you are. Well, missed you both. We'll try that again. What's the Pokemon Tower's gimmick? I'm actually, I'm interested to see if they've done something cool. Alright, come here. There's one. Alright, we can do it, guys. We really just have time for one more attempt. Come on, come on. Yeah, buddy!
Whoa, that was sweet.
Whew.
There was another egg in the lizard burrow.
Daisy.
You can go for the course record now.
Oh,
if you
yay,
want.
that sounds
Whenever you hop on a
fun.
skateboard, a timer will start. Score as many points.
Alright, this was my favorite part because you could do cool tricks. Like, yeah. Or there's like another, if you like press like the L button, I think. Nope, shit. I gotta remember like which one. Was it the L2? No. Twisted Lemon. It might have just been diagonal. Let's see if I can... Really thought I'd be able to do that. This is not what I remember. Am I sure it wasn't L2? I know, I'd be doing the same thing over and over again probably isn't the tactic. Here we go. Rad, I did it. Let's try other buttons. See, now it's just not doing anything. Shoot. I'm a fool. Alright, well. Yeah, I just don't know if I'm hitting the right buttons to do it. Yeah, well, that's that. And it disconnected my controller. Thank you, game. Very cool. Oh my god, is it really not going to let me reconnect now? Come on. How do I load a state then? That's bunk. I don't know why controllers don't let you fucking do that. So I gotta reload this now. The entire emulator. No, not PS. We're not back to Pokemon Ranger. The fuck? Oh well, where did it save? It was auto-saving the whole time, yeah? I lost all the stuff in that place, didn't I? I lost everything. Hold up, I gotta... Let me see if I can... how I can reload states. Okay, well, thank you for that. And Jesus. Save states. F3? Okay, rad. Alright, so we lost all of that. Well.
Oh my.
Let's just zoom through here. Boy, howdy, today is just not my night. I'm not going back to Pokemon Ranger. At least not tonight. I don't know, my issue with Pokemon Ranger is that, like, the farther I get, the less fun it is because it's never changing. It just keeps going on and on and on at the same cycles, and it's like, okay, that's... I think I've gotten the point.
Hi, Spyro.
So yeah, so let's do some heavy action 3D platform. It's Pokemon Ranger, what are you expecting? Ah! I've skipped through the boring. The thing we've already seen, rather. Ah, you're toasty. Now allow me through so that I can just ignore the skateboarding now.
Thank you for
There we go, Sanders again. If only we gave him this many chances before.
I'm sorry. That was the ugliest chicken I've ever seen.
That felt more like he was trying to be like an Italian stereotype. It's less of a joke, or a dwarf. I think it's more of a midget. No, it's not funny. Give me the heckin' kangaroo.
I'm getting paid a fortune to keep...
I appreciate it, Shay. Wow, I really wish I could actually... God, I thought the front game froze again. I wish I could buy like one of those like punching bags and have it look like money bags.
This favor I'm doing in letting you out.
That's good of you, mate. No hard feelings, eh?
Right. After all, I'm just doing my job.
God, that's satisfying.
I reckon you'd be one of them dragons then.
Yeah, named Spyro.
Never thought I'd see one.
I don't really like Sheila's redesign in the Reignited trilogy.
All of a sudden you left. Poof.
Dragons used to live here?
It's a little on the nose.
They say it was over 1,000 years ago, I think.
And they just left?
Yeah. And the
Yeah, he just fought right off it, eh?
all the magic in the world
It's
just
Laszlo.
went with them. I mean, they say this world used to have magic coming out the wazoo. Flying ships, singing forests, wishing stones, you name it. But when the dragons left, it all just dried up.
Is that why some of the portals don't work?
Yeah, they're starting to fade out too, one by one. Well,
Oh shit, there's a
I gotta
fucking
get back home
Lunatone
and do
around
some
here.
damage control. Come visit anytime you like.
I'm never gonna find that thing. If I wasn't in the middle of streaming, I would run out. She wasn't even waifu, she was just like bimboed. It's like, alright, you know, we can have a female character without, you know, giving her Hartman hips and lipstick. But no, I guess apparently we can't. That would be too simple, wouldn't it?
Thanks again, Spyro. Now I have to find out what that nasty sorceress has done to my home while I was locked up.
Dude did get a real kick out of watching Sheila just cave in Moneybag's ribs.
While you are gone, a bunch of Rhinox kicked us out of our houses. It's okay, though. Bobby, Pete, and I are working on a clever plan to take them back.
A clever plan of... I want Sheila to step on my balls. No, I'm joking. Yeah, she can double jump. Double jumping is like the best power in like any video game. Like once you can double jump in Mega Man 03, the game is already feeling amazing, but then it's just like I could jizz. I could hiss.
You can get up really steep cliffs
Hey
like
there,
this
Yarn.
one with your double jump. Press the
Oh, okay. Oh, wow, forgot all about that. It makes sense. No, for some reason it's just not picking up diagonal movement, which is unfortunate.
home at last. Here, I was saving.
Well, that's jacked. Be more, less of an omelet, more like balut, you know? No nut of November is for weak-minded fools. Just nut every day. It's good for your prostate. Whoa. I don't think we have any mods in the stream right now, though. Give me a big boy. Oh, yeah. Fire at will. Though I guess I don't like double jumps that kind of kill the momentum of your run. Because, like, this is no forward momentum. It's all just height.
Hey, Sheila, let's play a joke. Take this egg and smash it on Billy's house, okay? I need to get him back for the last time he butted me off the cliff.
Boy, we've been awfully close to just murdering a lot of infants. And, like, they were all ready to hatch, so they're clearly down for this. Also digging the didgeridoo. I don't think at's gonna work unless they're in the stream. So how do we knock these down? I have my own server. I left Sage's server kind of a long time ago now, actually. Triangle, that's it. When did... Yeah, I think it's been over a year since I last left Sage's server. Those aren't glasses, man. That's just how her bones happened. Yeah, this sounds vaguely like a didgeridoo. Ow. Right in the fucking ribcage. It'd be kind of cool to... Never mind, I'm not gonna say it.
You remember how?
It wasn't gonna be dirty or anything, it was just gonna be me talking like a dipshit. I was about to say, wow, I wish we had legs. And, you know, probably should have thought of that before I said it, huh? Boy, they sound pained when they die. Like, I'm murdering a human being here. Yeah, comics legless lore. I'm legless. Supposed to be a Lord of the Rings joke. I'm just destroying these guys' houses just because these guys said they were on my side. Stealing their money, destroying their houses. I'm a greedy capitalist. Give me the heckin' money, gems. I was gonna say I would love to be an amputee, and I realized that I really gotta stop saying stupid shit when it comes to mind. Because, wow, no, I actually quite enjoy walking. Well, they didn't say what they were gonna amputate. Though, if I had to lose any limb, it would be my left leg, because I feel like that's the one I use the least. Thank you. Oh. Into the fucking abyss she goes. Alright, feel like that was a little far back to go, but I guess you know better than I do, game. Well, to be fair, I feel like I've probably modded everyone that I'm going to mod for the foreseeable future. Alright, die. Die. Now to get those gems I missed. Yeah, kangaroos are jacked, dude. Have you ever seen those bastards? They got like biceps. Cave your ribs in with one kick. You probably fight really well.
If you ever forget...
If you ever forget how to control your vehicle, I hope you're not driving it.
Thanks for the help, Sheila. You can have this egg I found in my house.
Sleep tight, Reb. Sorry to disrupt you for the sake of Nan here. You'd sock a kangaroo and it would cave your chest plate in. They're like the Dark Souls of Australia. And that's nuts, given everything that Australia has going for it. They're like deer with a bad attitude, from what I've heard them described as. Was Kangaroo Jack a good movie? I never got the chance to watch it. And I was told that that's probably for the best. I'd like to see if Sheila's out. Where are all the gems I'm missing then? So I feel like I'm at the end, but I'm all out of gems to collect. Did I miss something? Let's go back and look for gems. Didn't the kangaroo like not actually talk and it was like a dream sequence that they made, the marketing made it look like it was just a movie about a talking kangaroo? There we go. Hey, just imagine if you saw a kangaroo, it might punch your eyes out. Yeah, young me probably would have hated that movie then. Deceptive advertising can bite my peepus. And I get why they did it, but you're a bastard. Anyone who worked on the Kangaroo Jack trailer who's watching this stream, fuck you. Very specifically you. I just want you to know that I don't appreciate you. Like, at all. I always wanted to play Dino Crisis. It sounded fun. Okay, I was lied to. I was told there was only 4. What am I looking at? Are there more gems than... That's... silly. We take those? Yeah, I really don't like when all forward momentum just dies. Her head is way too big for them to have not noticed. Was there a Dino Crisis 3? I thought everyone just wanted a 3rd.
Ooh, look out, Hunter. It's the scary sorceress.
I've warned you already. This place isn't safe for small dragons and pussycats.
Thanks, but I think we can look after
It's on
ourselves.
the Xbox, okay.
Try looking after this.
Just upskirted Hunter.
Come back when you finish witch school, okay?
Say, is it just me? Or is she kind of cute when she's angry?
It's funny because every time there's a male and a female character, they have to get together. And people say the gay agenda is forced down our throat. Meanwhile, these two characters that have never talked, it's already like, well, you know, they're smashing after the end of all this. Hey, Hunter.
I see an egg at the bottom of this lake. I would go get it, but I don't want to get my fur all wet. Maybe.
Oh, they give you diving from the front in this game. Okay. Nice. I completely forgot about that. I wasn't sure if it was going to be like 2 where you had to unlock it. What are you doing underwater, Bruce? You're cute. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Hell yeah! Someone screen cap that. That was the funny weed number. It feels like the Xbox caught a lot of weird sequels. Like, it got Shenmue 2, apparently Dino Crisis 3, it got a Panzer Dragoon game. I looked up used Xbox prices, and it's like, well, Xbox Classic, please, because there's no way I'm going to be able to afford one of those and a game for it. No, it's Bruce Almighty, the sequel to... I was gonna say the sequel to Evan Almighty that no one asked for, but no, Evan Almighty was the sequel to Bruce Almighty that we never asked for. Isn't Evan Almighty just like a kid's version of Bruce Almighty? Like a much kiddier sequel? It's like the Xbox OG, like the only console of its time that could actually show off HD. Like it could go like 720p, I think. That's really cool. I think I remember it being something I looked up. Or noticed when I looked it up. I remember really not liking those levels even when I was young. I was gonna say this seems like the point in life where I just started losing my patience for things, but then I played the games like...
I don't know how this balloon works, but I think we can get it working for you if you bring...
Yeah, that's way more Italian, and it feels like that's supposed to be like a Greece theme.
Here I was, about to go for a nice swim at Shell Beach, and my portal just disappeared right in front of me. If you go find...
How many eggs do I have? 9. I was like out of portals though, huh? You really gotta like 100% this game. There's gotta be like one other level. No, of course there's one other level I was missing. I just totally ignored one earlier. I think I totally ignored like 2.
I'm late for a dinner party at the Tiki Lodge, and the
Was it Roman? I always just assumed that like the olive branch head garb thing was like a Grease parody. Yeah, Cloud Spires. I don't know how I ignored this one. I wonder if this is the same Cloud Spires I'm thinking of, because I remember one of these like Cumulonimbo Spires or whatever felt like it was like an endgame level in one of these games. Huh, is that right? Hey look, it's Hawks from My Hero Academia.
Have shut down our cloud.
Yeah, wow, I thought this was supposed to be like a way later level. I really don't remember anything about this game. That was depressing. What is this guy's design? I really gotta see how the HD trilogy handled that. Shoot me up, Daddy. Oh, this is less exciting than I thought it would be.
If my wings were big and strong like yours, I could easily glide across here.
But they're not. Didn't we already get a gliding tutorial just to get up here? That was just a real... It was like Stu Pickles screaming. I feel like Romanized is a word. I feel like it could even be a bit of a term. Term life insurance. Yeah, that was way more like Dan Castellaneta. Jeepers creepers. That's straight up Homer screaming. This is the Simpsons hit and run stream you guys always wanted.
The metal armor those enemies are wearing.
But do you think they'll Homer scream? Yeah, that is straight up Dan. From Game Grumps. Gashgars. Take that, Hawks. This is how the League of Villains can still win. There's Stephanie. Okay, bye. He's like, here's Stephanie. Okay, no more Stephanie. You've had enough, Stephanie. Do the Homer shake. It's like perfect Cell. I want perfect Cell to be in The Simpsons. Yeah, wow, what do you think Stephanie's contract looked like? She's just like, wow, I get to be in Spyro. And they're like, yeah, you're a bit part, alright? Fuck off. Like, Stephanie just like was like an intern that like spilled coffee on one of the real actors. So as like punishment for her misdoing, she just got like a second of screen time. And she still brags about it at work to this day. They're just like, Stephanie, honestly, just get us our coffee. We know you were in Spyro. That's nice, sweetie. Just get me my coffee. Oh, fuck off, moneybags.
Well, if it isn't my favorite dragon. The sorceress has put me in charge of guarding these bellows. However,
So, like, why don't they just, like, attack him? He's a villain at this point, right? We didn't let Ripto's, like, minions get away with it, like Crush and Gulp or whatever. So no, why do we let him get away with it?
Remember, to get your longest glide, press the X button at the very top of...
I was about to say, are we still getting tutorials for this thing that I needed to get into this level? They were just like, well, fuck this. Spyro, not getting paid enough. Yeah, but a payoff is like a meta developer reason. What's the lore reason that they let this guy live? Also, this dungeon's giving me a little, like, a bit of a not dungeon. This level's giving me a bit of nausea for some reason. Something about Cloud Spires making me a nauseous little baby.
Oh, you activated the bellows? Maybe I can get the cloud generator working again.
Maybe. I expected that to be a more dramatic reveal. I loved PS1 graphics.
Max must have been using this thing to clock up the cloud generator.
A baby! Imagine stuffing a literal infant inside of like a tailpipe to like block someone's car up. A factory had to be shut down because a baby was gumming up the system. Okay, cool. I had to make sure this guy looks like one of those like smileys that the alt-right uses.
Our sun has gone out. We can make a new one with our lava fusion cauldron and 3 sun seeds, but they keep burning out before we can get them in the pot. Step on this.
Oh yeah, this is the one I remember really hating. I don't think I've ever completed this one. I think I gave up. Not because it was like hard or anything. I think I just had no patience for Spyro. Which is weird, because I really liked this game. Alright, jackass. Yeah, I definitely remember this. I don't know why I thought this was like an endgame level. That sounded satisfying. Yeah, the devil you know. The secret ending of the Reignited trilogy is that they bring out the guillotine for moneybags. Just French Revolution on this thing. You. Alright, let's see... Ow. Why I didn't like this. Surprised that worked. I can see what the issue might be. The bear's voicing. Awesome. That's great. That one's legitimately funny. Huh, why didn't I like that? It's nowhere near as bad as I remember. Maybe young me didn't have fingers. Maybe I didn't grow these things until I was 16.
You can have this last sunseed as a souvenir.
Does no one know what an egg is? No, that's the whole lore that they don't know what dragon eggs are. Hey look, it's that bad Metallica album. Is anyone there for Lulu, the Metallica album? Remember when they thought that was something that the world needed to hear? Like there wasn't enough proof that maybe we shouldn't take these guys too seriously. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like the sun is gonna call me a cuck or something. Well, yeah, you're out of the loop then, Space Invader. There were... I have to say, Nango, there was... How'd you miss Death Magnetic? I remember that one being really big in 2008. Yeah, but since then there was Death Magnetic and Hardwired. As far as mainline albums go. And then there was Lulu and Beyond Magnetic, both in 2011. And it's weird because Beyond Magnetic was amazing, and well...
We usually wake
It was
up
alright.
at the cloud at the crack of dawn.
It was a little too long.
Mischievous spirits are stopping.
Well, missed. I'm coming to get you. I'm surprised that was actually as forgiving as it was. That's a little frightening. Hey there, Bobby. Imagine that, waking up and seeing that thing looking at you. It's Jake, the snake. It's Jake Paul. I don't know, is Metallica like mainstream anymore? I feel like they're a band that like everyone... No, it's all because of the Black Album. Like, I don't feel like a lot of people talk about their like better songs, but like the Black Album I know still gets a lot of radio play on like a classic rock station. Yeah, fun insider info. I was originally going to name my Rido character Jake from State Farm, and I just didn't end up doing it for some reason. A, because I just don't think it would fit, but then ultimately I just, by the time I got around to recording Rido, I stopped thinking that was funny. Oh, well. That is some next level not knowing. Jumping Jiminy. Remember, Iron Man was a huge deal, and just all the things behind like Infinity War and all that at this point too. I feel like I could just flame him and reach him from now. But now, of course, damn it, I did it again. This guy feels a lot harder than I remember. Gotcha, bitch. Hello there, Brian. This guy's got cool sunglasses. Very 2001, I like it. I know there was a... Is that the only gem around here, though? What is it, if you hit, like... I know if you hit, like, one of them, Sparks looks around for a gem, but that might just be in 2. Well, ultimately, who cares? Spyro upskirting Spyro. We can always come back for any missing eggs. Money! You gotta say, this one already feels a lot better than Spyro 2, because it does. Spyro 2 felt like there was like way too much backtracking, like you'd have to like buy an ability later and come back to do something, but this feels like I can just get everything done now.
Working again. Come visit me at the Tiki Lodge.
Okay. I guess dragons were the only species that laid eggs around here. There hasn't been dragons for a while, so... Oh well.
Rhinox are running rampant around here, but I can't get anyone out of the Tiki Lodge long enough to do anything about it.
Who was that? Who is this guy's voice actor?
Well, it looks like it's just you and me. I'll keep a lookout while you sort out the Rhinox.
Because that sounds so familiar. Who could that be? Of course he's not going to say anything again. Someone please look up who Clay from Spyro 3 is voiced by. Take that, you racist Rhinox. Oh! Yeah, I think because, like, dinosaurs had cloacas, so it stands to reason that these guys probably have cloacas. Your all-purpose evacuation hole. Isn't it like if you burn all of those, you get like a skill points or something, which is like a proto-achievement system? Tim Allen. That was big at this point, you know, it was 2000. No one cared about that at this point. Ricky 6. And die. Into the abyss with you. You could have an all-purpose hole if you rearranged your organs. Oh, burning alive. Yeah, this guy feels like... I don't know. I'll probably just... You know what? I'm going to look that up right now. Let's take a look, see who voiced Clay in Spyro 3. It's 2000. That's nice. Clay, let's see. It's, does nobody know? I guess this guy just went uncredited. Feels like I might have been a bootleg Tom Kenny. I guess for union reasons that they didn't want to, like, be known for it. A key! Just for me! Plus, it's good that we have to go back to the start now, since I think there was one of those white flowers that I didn't burn. Well, I mean, if the behind the voice actors page didn't have it, he's probably just not in the credits either, or he went under like a pseudonym or something. Yeah, just additional voices. Alright. Makes sense. That's life with the voice actor union. Hey, not bad. I needed that life after I sent Sheila careening into a pit of death, and she ate one of my lives. I don't think I burned that white flower back at the beginning, huh? Oh well, might be. I'm here in the Tiki Lodge.
Here, take this egg. They were giving them away at the Tiki Lodge last night.
So you guys know it's an egg. Why don't you just keep it around? Imagine if someone just gave you a grade A egg for hanging out at a club. Oh, the get mission's over. Alright. Oh, we can't even 100% this yet. We need Sergeant Boyd.
Spyro, you're just in time. I saw 2 egg thieves run.
Oh my god, I fucking hate you. 300 gems! Wow, imagine holding children hostage behind money. This really is capitalism. If I'm not mistaken, this guy's name is going to be Shale.
Are you the dragon
Stony,
looking
goddammit.
for all those eggs? Because I saw a shifty-looking character with one over there.
God, why can't I pinpoint that voice?
Are you the dragon looking for all those eggs? Because I saw a shifty-looking character with one over there.
God, what is that voice?
Are you the dragon looking for all those eggs? Because I saw a shifty-looking character with one over there.
Oh, it is so familiar. That's gonna kill me. Who did you voice, stranger? I didn't watch Transformers, so that's not what I'm picking up. Is it just a weird SpongeBob voice I'm picking up? I'm racking my brain so hard, it is on the tip of my tongue. Oh yeah, this one. I thought we were going to be supercharging down this highway, but I guess not. Maybe we unlock that later. it wouldn't be Viva Pinata that I'm thinking of, because, you know, I didn't play that. Gotcha, bitch. Moira. Go back to Overwatch, Moira.
Hey, there goes another one. He was really fast. Maybe if I activate the supercharge, you'll be able to catch him.
And that one didn't even sound anything like it. Oh god, I hate... Can I just get it really early? Yeah! Whew! Nice! Now I still gotta do this because I need to hit the bag boy over there. There you are. Yeehaw! Nope, miss. Na 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 na. Yeah. Welcome to the fandom. Isn't there one more of those around here? I guess not. Oh well. Yike! Oh, hold up. Here, I'm looking at the voices. See if I can. Excuse you, Google said that this would tell me what the voices would be. Oh, they have a different voice in the Reignited trilogy. It is Tom Kenny, okay. I knew it was just some weird SpongeBob thing. That's all I do in my LPs, too. Whenever I hear a voice vaguely familiar, I'm like, is this Fury Lowenthal? It is Tom Kenny. I thought so. Just felt so vaguely different, I guess. You gotta drive me insane, Mr. Kenny. God, he was like everywhere at this point, huh? Does anyone even like talk about Tom Kenny anymore? I mean, because like SpongeBob isn't like culturally relevant anymore. I have 14 eggs. Yay! I mean, just because outside of SpongeBob, what does he do nowadays? He might do a lot, and I just haven't been paying attention. But I'd like to know. Somebody inform me if you just happen to have any Tom Kenny knowledge. Excuse me.
While I was gone, my friends borrowed the Rhinox submarine.
Jeepers. These are some silly squids. I remember really liking their faces. Yeah. Look at them go. That's not what squids sound like. I don't have iframes during that, do I? Ooh, pull it up right in the dinkus. Like, SpongeBob doesn't, like, crap out, like, that many episodes anymore, right? Is he solely living on just royalties at that point? But he's the guy who, like, made the show. I guess he really doesn't need to do anything besides SpongeBob, huh? Yeah, I don't have iframes during that. Yeah, well, imagine making something so culturally ubiquitous that you'd never have to really work again. Was it? Keep it 100 with you, folks. I never cared about Rocco's Modern Life. I never thought it was funny or interesting when I was younger. And I think I must have caught it at like the tail end, because I didn't see too many episodes of it live when I was young. We actually can't do that because for some reason it wouldn't let me choose a button for select. Was he Ice? You know what? Duh, he was definitely Ice King. Oh, Adventure Time's over. Though there were a lot of old Nickelodeon shows that I either just didn't watch or I didn't think were like funny. Like I never really watched Pinky and the Brain. Never really watched. Well, Mom wouldn't let me watch all that. She said it was too stupid and that I shouldn't watch it. I didn't catch as much Invader Zim as I probably would have liked to. Fucking Jason. Now there's one other one. Oh, when I was young, I remember viscerally thinking Doug was really boring and stupid. And now that I'm older, it's okay. I wasn't wrong. It's kind of boring, but I don't know. I could sit down and watch an episode or two. I'm really surprised my mom let me watch Billy and Mandy, because you're right. Mom absolutely should have not let me watch that. It still holds up, and I think all the episodes are on YouTube. Or at least they were this time last year, so it probably doesn't mean anything. So I remember, jeepers. So I remember watching all of 16 the other, month, and then when I went to watch it again, the rips I watched on YouTube got taken off. Samurai Jack, I don't know. I didn't really I would watch Samurai Jack if there was nothing else on. I wasn't thrilled whenever it was on. I never caught the lore, I didn't know what the story was all about, so I just kind of gave up. I remember one thing about Sheep in the City, and it was there was a general, and he was like, "Alright, sir, get into the box. Now get out of the box." And it was their meeting room or something, and I thought it was dumb, and my friend was like, "This is really funny." I'm like, "No, it's not." Opinions and all, but no. And I might be misremembering that, just because, again, it was the only thing about... I don't think I've ever seen anyone really talk about Sheep in the big city.
My plan worked!
Jeepers. Away they go!
One of the Rhinox had this egg in his lunchbox.
Jesus Christ. All these eggs just barely escaped. Look, it's Dizzy from Guilty Gear. Out by Dizzy from Guilty Gear. Oh, cow and chicken. Didn't like that either. Never understood why people thought it was funny. It was one of those ones that I either just was uncomfortable or was bored by. That really kind of went for a lot of shows. I didn't really like a lot of shows growing up, actually. But I watched a lot more crap than I would probably put up with nowadays, because back then, what did I have to do? I wasn't allowed to play video games during the weekdays, so I would just watch TV shows. Ed, Edd and Eddy was fantastic. That was really good. I'm positive that one still holds up. Code Lyoko was another one that was a little weird for me. I think I'd probably like Code Lyoko more now. I had to be in a real mood to watch Courage the Cowardly Dog, and I was rarely in that mood. Cause like sometimes it was just spooky, and other times I just thought it was like I thought it was just boring. I thought it dragged. That's like it kind of was with like a lot of like. Come to think of it, like a lot of those shows is probably why I don't care much for like horror, because like a lot of the things that like people are like, oh, this was so weird and spooky. I'm like, this is just really boring. Is there a reboot of Ed, Edd and Eddy coming up?
Spyro?
No, thank you. Put that away. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm the only person I know who didn't like or Courage the Cowardly Dog. I'm guessing Sheila can't swim.
Hi, Sheila. The Rhinox have...
Jeepers. Stomp the turrets, okay. That makes sense. Homegirl's a wrecking ball. Why don't I remember this? I remember watching the Pink Panther movie and wondering where was the Pink Panther? Why was it just this old, stupid French man? Like, haha, funny, he can't pronounce hamburger. Let's joke about that for 1,000 years. That was a little... Oh! Try that again, I guess. Yeah, I should be able to do it this time. Now that I know what I'm doing. Let me tell you one show I really, really liked. I liked 16. I liked it a lot. I still do. That one 100% holds up. That one is still, like, it's just good and it's funny. Codename Kids Next Door I really liked. I feel like it kind of got a little jammed up its own ass in later seasons. Boy, howdy, I almost died. I feels like Codename Kids Next Door like got like way too serious, and I get like it had to evolve, but like I don't know. Yeah, wow, they really attempted suicide bombing there. They didn't know they were gonna survive. Kids are doing Molly. And like, I'm not saying like the story was necessarily a bad thing. I don't know what the consensus is on that, but personally for me it was like, I don't know, I kind of like the more episodic nature, because I could keep up with that a little more easily. But like I said, that could just be me. Because my opinions on cartoons are apparently run very much to the contrary. Does anyone remember Duck Dodgers? That was another one of those ones that like I only watched if there was nothing else on. Though apparently Dave Mustaine of Megadeth was on it once, and then I watched the episode and it was really stupid.
You can hover to get more distance when gliding.
Yeah, we know. I remember liking Chalk Zone. And then everyone I see talk about it nowadays is like, oh yeah, Chalk Zone is like the worst. I'm like, was it? I liked it. So I've been afraid to go back and check it out. Because if it actually is as bad as people say it is, I don't want that part of me to disappear. I mean, there was like a lot of crap in like the like 2000 to 2002 that I would watch simply just because it was background noise while I played Pokemon Gold and Crystal. So there was a lot you could put in front of me. So long as it was just background noise while I was raising my Tyranitar. Like, I remember the Cat Dog, like, movie, so to speak. Like, it was supposed to explain, like, the origin of, like, Cat Dog's parents. And then it was like, yeah, we don't actually know who the fuck your parents were, we just kind of found you and then took you as our own. It's like, oh, so you don't really know who our parents are, rendering the whole point of this special mood. But it's like, no, you see, it's like, it doesn't matter who your real parents are, it's the one who raised you. I'm like, oh, that's a good moral.
Pluto the Rhinoc has challenged us to a naval battle.
Smelt.
Our speedboat.
What is KP? Yeehaw. Speed up, fire a missile. Okay, let's see how that pans out for us. Oh dear. Jeepers creepers. This thing's turning is not all that. Oh. Oh, what the hell? Does this thing jump, or am I just stuck? I can kind of see what it's going for. Real monsters. The only thing I really remember about that is I had a PC game when I was young, Nicktoons Racing, and I think it ended up they got like an arcade port. And the only thing I really remember about Real Monsters is that Icky's was, I'm pretty sure a top tier racer. I swear he was one of the fastest in the game. Wow, did only one of those hit? I remember being really surprised when I found out Nicktoons Racing was an arcade game, because I played it at there was like a place where you could do like rock climbing and ice skating in my, like in a town next to me, and it had an arcade that I went to once, because I think my family was there, and we were gonna do just rock climbing and ice skating, and then I saw that arcade, and I'm like, Nicktoons Racing, I really like that. And it wasn't what I remembered, because the arcade port is very different from the arcade port is very different from the PC game.
Wow, that's the first time Pluto is.
Oh yeah, the new Nicktoons Racing is bad.
A lot of talent for someone so purple. I hope this egg was worth all the trouble.
Mr. Meaty scared me, because like at that point I was still terrified of like being eaten. And like the first episode I saw, they got a pet anaconda and it ate them, and it really, I think that gave me nightmares. So, fuck Mr. I didn't watch it after that, so I have no idea what, like, the rest of the episodes were about. Plus, just ultimately, like, looking back, it doesn't look funny. Like, I don't know the point of gross-out shows. Like, did anyone remember Mega Babies? It's part of my header on Twitter. I just put it over the all-out attack screen from Persona 5. I want to say Angela Anaconda got a bad rap, but it probably didn't. Probably got everything it deserves. Hey, 1,000. Hey, 1,001. Alright, but was Mega Babies Nickelodeon? Or was it like one of those like weird syndications that no one watched? Speaking of Nickelodeon shows, did I remember that show Cat Scratch? Was it Cat Scratch or Cat Scratched? But Dredick, her name is Angela. Hi, hello. Welcome to her very own show. Was it Nickelodeon? God, Nickelodeon was all I watched in the time period when Mega Babies apparently exist, and I never saw it. The only thing I remember really liking Cat Scratch. I would watch it while I'd have it on as background noise while playing the Battlefronts here in Emerald.
For you, but we used it to test our ultra high-speed super fluidity tunnel. The
Huh.
good news is that it made it to the end of the tunnel without a scratch. The bad news is that there's no way to get it back out now.
Oh, jeez. Yay? You know, Wild Thornberries was something I was gonna mention. Fuck. Let me tell you guys, this does not control as good as you think it does. Oh. Really? Alright. And I remember, one of my best memories of, 2003 was, what it was like the Wild Thornberries crossed over with something, and there was a Burger King promotion for it, and one of the last days of second grade, we all got to place an... Really? We all got to place an order at Burger King, and it was really cool and important to me. He, like, homes in on the missiles. This control's like fresh ass. Yeah, I think it was a crossover with the Rugrats. And like they found out who like Flea or whatever, the Ozzy? Otto? What the hell was that kid's name? He was voiced by Flea from Red Hot Chili Peppers. Yeah, Rugrats go wild. But like the whole point, like it really meant a lot to me because I changed schools right after second grade, and so that was like the last memory I really had with a lot of the kids there. And like I never saw them again, and it was just really nice. I think about it a lot. Fuck. Bull! Donnie, that was the kid's name. I wonder if there's a Wild Thornberries, like, GBA game we could play one of these days. Maybe a Game Boy Color game, wouldn't it? I don't feel like the Wild Thornberries had, like, lasting appeal. Like, after its syndication, after its run, it was like... When's the last time you've heard anyone mention the Wild Thornberries? And, like, it didn't get, like... Well, it's not like it really needed reboots, because unlike Hey Arnold, like, it had its story, like, threads answered with Go Wild. God damn. If anyone's played Sonic 06, this almost feels like those, like, high-speed sections where you can't control Sonic really too much besides turning left or right. It almost feels like that flaming tornado one in Sonic's story. That's just Dan Castellaneta. I'm gonna get this, I swear. Gosh! Does anyone remember As Told by Ginger? That was another... That one I feel like probably shouldn't have gotten aired. That one felt a little inappropriate. Or like a little, like, outside of the age group of what, like, Nickelodeon kids were watching. Son of a bitch, we were right there. For some reason, like, that's one of the only cartoons my dad still remembers. Because, like, we would make fun of its name for some reason. Like, we'd call it, like, a mole stole ginger. And for some reason, that's something that really sticks with me and my dad. A PS1 game, huh? Well, sounds like we got some future stream content. I really want to make a Wild Thornberrys visual novel. Here's what we're gonna do, kids. We're gonna get,
This egg has surprisingly good fluid dynamic characteristics.
we're gonna find a really, like, melodramatic and long As Told by Ginger fanfiction, and we're gonna make a visual novel out of it. I almost didn't want that to end. Pepper Ann? I have no idea. That one's, yeah, I have no idea what that is. Did we get everything here? We're on Seashell Shore. Oh, it tells me what you can get. Okay. Hop to Secret Cave. I liked the Amanda Show. I remember, like, there was, like, one, like, dramatic plot thread on, like, one of those shows that the Amanda Show made up. Like, we're gonna meet my real parents. And then it ended on a cliffhanger, and I don't know if I just never caught it or there was never a conclusion to that. But for the life of me, that haunted me forever as a kid. Where do you think the secret island is? Was it Moody's Point? It might have been. A 41,000 word fanfic of As Told by Ginger. Yeah, the drama skit. Did that ever actually get a conclusion, or was... I don't even know why would I want to... Why would I care? Yeah, Dredic, are you in the Discord? Because I need to be linked to that, As Told by Ginger fanfic, and after this level I'll read a bit of it. Yeah, she was stuck in a hot air balloon! We were just in there. Yeah, I remember Ned's Declassified. That one held up really well. We'll come back to this later. Because that never got a conclusion. Like, I'd be happier if it just never actually got a conclusion rather than I've missed it over this time.
Let's head on over to the balloon.
Okay.
The balloon's all ready.
That just takes me to the next level. Like, is this like Ripto where, okay, so there's no, like, big boss at the end of each one. It's weird. I always hated the speedways. I was always really bad at these. Oh no, Spyro's gonna be stuck in the... This is the conclusion of Moody's Point. I get way late on the next... Okay, yeah, what if we just fucking left? There was an ending to Moody's Point, and I've missed it all these years. Goddamn. Is it on YouTube? Because I'll watch it right after this. I'd watch it together, but I don't know, like, how... It's Nickelodeon. Viacom would probably destroy me. I didn't like... Well, no. Zoe 101 was another case of I didn't care. To Midday Gardens. Now we can see what happened to the mom. You know what, actually, Monokuma, just tell me how it ended.
You stupid girl. I'm only going to ask you one more time. Why haven't you disposed of that infernal dragon?
I've tried to scare him off, Your Highness. But he's just not afraid of anything.
Not afraid? Not afraid? Why have I been training you all these years?
Moody's Point comp on YouTube.
Use some magic! Here's a spell book. Whip up a monster and eliminate him.
His parents were not her parents.
Kill him?
I don't care what you do, you useless brat, as long as you get rid of him.
Okay, let's see what we got here. This ought to do it. You, come here.
I probably would have thought that twist was nuts as a kid. Oh god, this thing. Oh no, I forgot all about Buzz. I don't remember being particularly hard, but I do remember,
When I heard the sorceress was planning to ambush you, I got here as fast as I could. No worries, though. This wussy green toad will be no match for the two of us.
God, it really just ended like that, huh? Alright, how do I handle this guy again? He's trying to knock me into the lava, I gather. Oh! He's already in love. I don't think you're helping there, Sheila. Remember the music for this scaring me. Yeah, that ending's kind of dumb. I don't know if I would have liked that. Or maybe I would have, who knows. Kids are dumb. Oh, fiery ring. Just shut me up. Oh, shoot, friend. You really just have to wait. This is like a weirdly dramatic fight. Peace out, Shay. Hope you enjoyed. Well, he said hope. Thanks for the enjoyable stream, so I'm going to assume you enjoyed. But either way, I don't want to be presumptuous. Big funny. This guy would make a fun Final Fantasy boss. Wait, so the balloon subplot never got answered? Oh my god. Yeah, screw that. That series never ended. It had a final episode, but it never ended. Okay, forgot about that. Jesus. That part was actually easier, huh? I remember the flying warp spirits. Yeah, wow, nuts. I bet young me would never expect that this is how he would get the answers to the thing that he wanted to know. Oh, that should be, yep. Well, that was tragic. Jesus. Hi, gay pride, yeah! Of course Dan Schneider had his greasy fucking fingers in it. Yeah, F's in the chat, boys. We love gays. We're gonna throw the bigots into the lava and let them just kind of suffer. That's what happens, kids. If you're a bigot, you burn for your sins.
Okay, Dragon. You've managed to survive longer than I expected. But you haven't the slightest idea what sort of dangers lie ahead of you. I suggest you grab your cat friend and whatever eggs you found and hightail it back home while you still can. I'm telling you this for your own good, you know.
Yeah, wow. Hunter's got the right idea. I'd fucking fuck the ears right off that bitch, huh? You know, if you posted that on Discord, I'd have pinned it. 'Cause that is legitimately hilarious. The kangaroo represents Australia's new outlook on the LGBT community. Whereas before that they were mean to them, now they're like, you are our friends. And we will purge the bigotry of Donald Trump out of here. Dave. Remember the movie Meet Dave? Didn't that thing not even make $1 million? I was gonna say $1 million gold. Not even playing RuneScape. I wanna be. I really want to play RuneScape, but I also kind of want to beat Xenosaga before Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out. Slaughter! What? I can't believe Moody's mom was a fucking bigot. The first. I've only ever gotten past the Wogland, and I always give up after that, or just stop playing at that point.
Zoe told me that.
That is not a rock. It's squished way too much. How good is Xenosaga? Oh, you didn't like Breath of the Wild? I hated Breath of the Wild for a long time, too. Don't worry. Xenosaga is alright. At least the opening section is, like, tolerable. I hear 3 is the best, and 2 is, like, one of the most painfully bad experiences in JRPG history. But the best I can say about, or the worst I can say about 1 is that it's a very, derivative. If you liked Xenogears, this thing really just feels like kind of a butchered Xenogears with way too many cutscenes. Oh. Plus it has a weird resolution, so if you're not playing that on a CRT, HD TVs make this thing look hideous. Bitch. Well, the story for all of that shit got fucked up because of budgeting, sales. God, the thing is like always right out of range. Gotcha, bitch. Xenogears I always found was really fun in bursts. If I tried to play all of Xenogears in like a week, I wouldn't. I would purposely choose not to. No, I've had to try going back to Xenosaga a bunch. I finally got a really comfortable setup for myself, and if this isn't enough for me to do it, I'll probably end up just looking up a cutscene movie for 1 and 2. Not gonna do that yet. I'm probably gonna come back to Spyro 3, actually. This has been a lot of fun. Though I am probably gonna end it soon, because I know it's... Well, no, you guys... A lot of you guys have off, because it's Thanksgiving. Like, even work should be off, huh? Yeah, but I like Final Fantasy 13. I've wanted to stream that one for a long time. That was one of the candidates for my first stream ever. 'Cause I love 13. I would riff it like a son of a bitch because I love it so much, but... when I like things, I like to make fun of it. There was never going to be a Beyblade stream. I have no interest in Beyblades. Should have been talking to... Straight up a ladder, huh? Modesty. That's cute. Haha! You get it? Because he's modest. I need to give Digimon Story another shot. I had some serious things going on at that time that maybe just blast it when Sages was playing it, but... Final Fantasy 13 is a very linear game that is incredibly cutscene heavy. It is absolutely the Xenosaga of the, I was going to say the modern era, but I guess just the early aughts, or the early teens. I like it. I think the gameplay is fun. I like the stagger system. I like the lore of specifically 13. I hate 13-2 and Lightning Returns.
Hi, Spyro.
What's up,
This
bitch?
is a Super Flame power-up. You'll find more just like it.
What's up, bitch? Just got like really like aggressively misogynist with those fairies. Oh, jumping Jiminy! That's what we do to misogynists around here. If you've ever insulted a woman, just because she was a woman, I'm gonna super flame you. You gonna do anything with that, Math? Kevin Winnicott? I have no idea who that is. I don't know who a lot of people are, though. I remember this level. Spooky Swamp. Give me all the money you got. Bishop's knife trick. Okay, so play Cyber's Sleuth first and then Hacker's Memory. Gotcha. Oh, I should come here with the Super Flame, huh? Would I be able to make it? Yeah, I got plenty of time. Here we go. Yeah, wow, this really should have been a... Wow, we had a lot more time than I thought. No more scary beans. Oh, wait, I can super flame this filthy capitalist. Take that, CEO. Isn't Cyber Sleuth like $10 nowadays, pretty much? I guess we can do one more level. Whoa, ice physics. Aren't none of the Spyro games in the PS1 Classic? I get why, because the Reignited trilogy is out, but the PS1 Classic looks so bad. Mingus. It's Mingus Reedus. There he is. Hey, I got all the eggs. Icy Peak. Actually, I want to go to Spooky Swamp. Cypress is like $20. Okay. I'm gonna do Spooky Swamp because I remember there being one dragon egg I could never seem to get there. Yep, the Persona 1 is the only reason I would get the PS1 Classic, but I'm also not about to drop $100 just for to have fun with the PS1 translation of Persona 1. I could just emulate it at this point.
When you see a ladder or wall,
just climb it, you know. I remember this being an ability you had to purchase in 2. Yeah, the PS1 is just too, we started, shut up, Martin. Yeah, I don't know why that Steelix thing bummed me out so much. I think I was just in a bad mood earlier. I just don't think I should have been playing Ranger. This guy looks like he'd be a good Pokemon.
That gator was mean. I thought I was a gunner. Thanks for saving me.
What is this, Hato? How many of my Dragon Quest XI fans? Oh no. Oh no. Really thought that was swimmy water. Probably should have guessed. It's a spooky swamp, not fun water joy time. Oof. Ah, it's hurting my eyes. Yeah, it's like an Alolan Shinchou. I kind of like the rain I really love the rain physics that Spyro games have. I just like how they look like little lines falling from the sky. Which really, isn't that what rain is ultimately? Oh, it is the escort mission. Oh, jeepers creepers, we're gonna have to deal with that, aren't we? Yeah, but look at all this fun money. You know, it's gonna be really fun if I come back to this stream series and I have to go back to all those gems I missed in earlier stages because of my, oh yeah, I'll never deal with this again. Because I don't think I've ever 100%ed a Spyro game outside of the first one. Because I tried Ripto's Rage and it just wasn't fun to try to 100%. But speaking of all this, I really want to do Jak and Daxter one day. Jak and Daxter is really good. The first one, specifically. Will this hurt me? I really expected that to hurt me. It's a bit forgiving for Spyro. We'll take it, but... Oh. Oh no. Yeah, it's what we discussed during the Ranger stream. If you're a game developer and you program an escort mission, leave your field because you're clearly no good at it. There's one good escort mission in all of video gaming, and it's Eco. And they've actually played Eco, so... Oh, you missed me throwing a huge hissy fit over Pokemon Ranger. It's for the best, really. That was not a good stream. If I didn't save so much during it, I would just scrap the save file and do the stream again some other time. I'm trying to think of the worst escort mission I ever played. Viewers, what's the worst escort mission you've ever played? What would you say? So I'm trying to think of like a really bad one. And I'm thinking the ones that I'm thinking of probably aren't infuriating enough. So hit me with something really bad. Oh, hey, I haven't gotten up to the, Oh god, Mega Man 01. Screw that game to hell. I don't know how we got a sequel. I'm glad the sequel is amazing, but I don't know how Mega Man 0 got a sequel. Oh. Oh no. Well, I'm dead. I'm surprised I survived. Well, didn't have to laugh. I don't know, I didn't think Emma Emmerich was too bad. Annoying, maybe, but it wasn't like the worst in the world. No. Well, I'm dead. How do I get over there? No, 03 is amazing. I still kind of prefer 02 because 03 is very, very easy. I did kind of like when 2 busted my balls a bit. Yeah, how do we get over there without being chewed up? You know what? Probably moneybags, huh? Should probably stop trying to ignore him. You gotta believe. Yeah. Bitch. So you can skip that. Is East 8 a good game? I played the demo and it felt really boring. I don't think... No, I haven't beaten 01 legit. I either played easy mode on the collection or I used save states on my laptop. I did an LP of every Mega Man 0 game in the series, but I didn't edit out the thousands of deaths I had, so it's not a good LP. So don't watch that. You'll be like, haha, look, Comic had a bad LP that he says don't watch. When I say that, it's not because I'm embarrassed of what I've done. I say it because they're not good LPs and you won't even have fun watching them ironically. Frank. Yeah, to be frank. Watch this! The Final Fantasy VII random battle music plays. Okay, well. Well, to be fair, being a better Xenoblade 2 just means you're at the very least a C-ranked game. What did I play recently that I thought was really fun? 01 legit? No, never. 01 isn't fun. Maybe a 02 legit stream at some point, but I feel pretty confident saying that I'll probably never beat 01 legit, and I'm okay with that. Damn. I'm glad someone liked the Strange Journey stream. I feel like that one is another case of I really should have just edited half of my Strange Journey LP out. It's one of those ones that I can't go back to because I'll cringe so hard that my asshole will become a black hole from the pressure. Never play Iconoclasts? Nope. ZX Advent is really fun. It's a lot better than... I'd say it's better than ZX. It's not as easy to cheese as ZX, because the Model H isn't anywhere near as good. But it is fun. Even if some of the biometals aren't as useful as others. But you have so many, it's fun to play with. And they're all useful at some point. I wanted to do a ZX series for a while, too. There's a lot of series I've wanted to do, just haven't gotten around to them. I'm proud of Devil Survivor. It's the best I could have done It's not like Strange Journey where I very much could have done better. Devil Survivor was probably the best it was going to get at that point with what I had.
This swamp smells.
I've been planning an LP of 2 for a long time. I've made a trailer for the LP announcement, and it's just LPing solo is such a hard thing to do nowadays that trailer is 7 months old, and I am still really no closer to uploading it than I was the day I made it. Alright, I'm sorry, Martin. I hope you enjoyed what you had up until that point, though. Yeah, we have to like kick all of these before we can do this. Oh, it doesn't matter if we do it now. Shoot. Oh, here we go, kids.
We have the bombs here.
Is that a racist accent?
Yes, it's bombing time. Here I come, my little eggs, to free you at last.
I don't even know what that is supposed to be. Wait, which path is he gonna take? He just takes the path, right? Oh, but then it pops up if you're too early. Oh, so you gotta like kind of follow. Yeah, I'm always alarmed at like, will a game this old, not really old, so to speak, but like, will it go for like a racist accent on accident? Oh, hey, wow, that was something I objectively couldn't have predicted.
Ow!
Oh. Wow. Didn't like that. Alright, I gotta focus. Damn, so I gotta be rammed up on this thing's taint before he comes, huh? Damn it! I was too slow!
Ow!
Don't like this. I'm pretty sure Model F is what got me through the first stage of ZX's final boss. Because being able to button mash Fenrir's big blows, like big shots, that was pretty good. Or Fafnir, not Fenrir. Frame perfect, bitch! But you had to be frame perfect. I can taste adrenaline. My mouth is rife with the taste of iron.
Remains.
No, actually.
If you clear.
No. Shit. I keep forgetting the D-pad don't work. Alright, so I have to hit everything with this path, yeah? Or no, he just takes a different path. Where are you going? Oh, you ignored that. Okay. Where are you going? Where are you going?
Ow!
What if I just save? No. Don't you say trouble with the trolley. You're gonna give me a heart attack. I don't. PTSD jokes are a little passe, perhaps, but that one's gonna do it to me. You just skip that. You just skip that. Where are you going? What the fuck is this? Okay.
Ow!
Hate this, even. Yeah, why do they sound like this? Like wood being kicked over? Where are you going? Where are you going? What the fuck?
Ow! I went.
I don't know if I want to keep attempting this. I'll do it.
Ow!
I'll do it one day. I don't know if I want to do it now. Death was that one was just too brutal. But yeah, because he sounds like a stupid infant. Like, yeah, no shit, that hurt. Probably shouldn't have done that. Alright, so what way is he gonna come then? Where is he? Where is he? Well, that one actually felt easier, huh? Hey, that's my mom's name.
The eggs are all free.
Nope, not reignited. I didn't want it. Alright, well that's something I never managed to do as a child. I've done it. I've beaten my past self. Oh, I can do that. What noise is this? I wonder. I'm carving your fucking ribcage, you asshole. God, beating children feels so good. I was gonna say there's a lot of things in Jak and Daxter 1 that I probably couldn't have done as a kid, but I basically 100% did that game. If young me wasn't such a dipshit with finding one power cell in a really easily noticeable place, I would have beaten that game 100%. So I'll have to be sure to do that when I do that stream eventually. Though I gotta know if the PS4 version is worth it, because I really don't want to haul up the PS3 and play that, because all the DualShocks are, all my DualShock 3s are in really bad condition, because DualShock 3s are very bad controllers. Hey comic, tell us a life story with no moral. When I was young, I stole one of my cousin's Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I got away with it. Well, maybe if you just opened this... You could have rolled the bomb and at least gotten one of them. wasn't even a good Yu-Gi-Oh card.
The tea lamps are lit. Now I'll tell you the secret of what
It was like Beaver Warrior or something. I just wanted it because I didn't have it.
A creep.
Use Wizard's Bombs against him and avoid Gators. No, it was something really bad. It was like something that you wouldn't miss if someone stole it. I really figured... Do I just charge those? Okay, I charge them. But the angles are bad, so that's something. This guy's kicking my ass. If that dealt more damage, I would have been happier. We did a similar thing once when I was but a young boy. If it couldn't have been much older than 6. We found this Dragonair marble. Like it was a marble and it had a little like picture of Dragonair on it. And me and my friends all found it together, so we were like, all right, well, it stands to reason that we should all share this. I'm like, how do you share a marble? And it's like, yeah, one person gets it one day, and then every day we'll switch. Someone else will take it home now. And young me was like, well, can't have that happen. They won't treat it right. So I made sure I got it the first day, and I just never brought it up again. And they forgot, so I was right. They wouldn't have cared for it. And I would have. And I still have that Dragonair marble, and I treasure it very much. So I deserved it, they didn't.
You are brave.
Take this damn egg. Thelonious. Take a pic and post it on Discord. I'll do that. Hey, I got all the eggs here. Nice. How much treasure am I missing, though? No, yeah, not you, dumb bastard. I've almost got all the treasure, too. I should probably just find that, huh? Let's go look for treasure! Yay! Where do you think it'll be? Yeah, don't tell me where to go. Did I just miss some in Sheila's place? Or was there... No, there's some up there. And I told my friends about that whole marble story too. Like, I think I told my pal like recently. I think we were playing on that same playground at that school, because it's not a school anymore now. It's just a church, but the playground is still there. It's not. I was gonna say it was untouched, but they took out most of it. It's just one old piece of equipment. And I told him, like, yeah, remember that marble? And he's like, no. I'm like, so I re-explained that entire story, and he laughed, and he said, you're an asshole. And I'm like, yeah. And that was it. I've been forgiven for my crimes. Yeah, I have no idea where all that treasure is. I mean, ultimately, it doesn't matter too much. We can always just go look for it later. No! Oh, hey. It might be in here, because I didn't really inspect this place too hard. But it also doesn't feel like it would have treasure in it. Okay, there's still piranhas in here. Okay. Where's Steelix? Don't worry about Steelix. He's right where we left him, unfortunately. Okay, if we want to go for like one of like the most like horrendous stories I could never tell anyone about like stealing someone's childhood goods. When we were younger, I feel really bad about saying this out loud. Now that I'm saying this out loud, I feel like such a tremendous asshole. And I was. Like, there's no justification for what I did. When we were young, me and my cousin played RuneScape. He's the one who got me into RuneScape. And, like, we trusted each other. And he told me his password. And he's just like, yo, like, I've got, like, good stuff. If you, like, if you ever just want to, like, play with, like, some, like, real good stuff. Like, he paid for gold. So he's like, if you ever, like, want to just use, like, real fun stuff in, like, the duel arena, just let me know. I'm like, okay, cool. And so I saw one day he had a Guthix plate skirt. And I'm like, I want this Guthix plate skirt really bad. So I drop traded it from his account to mine. And like 2 hours later, I get a phone call from him. And he's crying and he's like, yo, comic, someone hacked my RuneScape account, stole my Guthix plate skirt. And I'm like, oh no, who would do that? Who would do that? It would be such an asshole and steal that from you. And he's like, I had to change my password. It's this. And he tells me his new password. And I'm like, oh my god, here, I'll be sure to make sure, like I'll be, like, really careful so no one steals it. And he gets some other rare item, and I do it again. And he tells me, he calls me crying again. And I didn't steal after that. But I did steal from him twice. I'm laughing. But no, I feel like I'm laughing because it's like my face is like burning hot and I feel like awful about that. How do I get in there? No, I do feel legitimately awful about that, like, because I've been hacked since. Someone cleaned me for millions of gold in old school RuneScape. And I'm like, you know what? That is 100% karmic retribution. So, yeah, 100% karmic retribution. I got my comeuppance. So yeah, I get him from the other side. There was another side. Yeah! I did it again. No, because back then, RuneScape Gold was worth so much more, and those items, that was shit I was never going to find. I'm justifying stealing from my cousin. How can I break the wall? I get him from the other side of this, say. No, I think that's like the worst thing I've done. Oh, wow. How would I have ever figured that out? But I'm still missing money. I just want a 100%. God, there's still 31 things left. Where are they? It's just under something? How the fuck do you accidentally steal a dog? I just have to hope my cousin never watches these streams, because it's like, there's no way he'll be mad about it now, but I'd feel like such a prick if he ever found out. Alright, I stole RuneScape items. You cheated on someone. You're the real bad guy here. Alright, I'm going to assume I just got everything with Sheila. How do you even look up where all the gems are? Yeah, God, I wonder if, like, when people say, like, oh, I found it, like, I wonder if they ever, like, suspect... Oh, that's totally fine then, honestly. Eye for an eye. I would never do it. I've been cheated on. I didn't cheat, but I don't blame you for doing it. Hey. I think there's a Discord invite way earlier in the chat. And while I'm sitting here running around this level for the 18th time, how about I just get an invite? Here, let me, Alright, let's see if we can find this thing. Where, if you were 31 treasure, where would you be? Because it clearly isn't in Sheila's place. Because we've looked all over there, and we even found something we missed before. Isn't there like a thing where if you like press a button, sparks like points at treasure? Isn't that a thing? Or do I have to unlock that? Jeepers creepers, man. I swear I've checked up here like 100 fucking times. Is autocorrect changing Steelix to Steelix? That feels like something my phone used to do. Third or last unlock. Damn. Well then I guess there's no point in worrying about it now. We'll just worry about it once we unlock that. And away we go! Saving, don't remove memory card. Don't remove memory card, am I right, kids? Don't take out your boob card. Yeah. Alright, we did it. We beat Spooky Swamp. Alright. I think that's gonna be it for the stream tonight. This ended up going technically a lot longer than I meant for it to. So, thank you all very much for joining me. Sorry if you watched the Ranger stream and didn't appreciate me being a stupid shithead. Hope you enjoyed this much better stream, IMO. We'll probably make Spyro a full stream series. I'll go change this thing's name. And we'll have ourselves a Merry Little Christmas and a Happy New Year. Piss off, all of you.